Hey everyone, it's Paolo. So today we are celebrating our 100th episode of A Spoonful of Paolo with the one and only Wayne Brady. Now we all love him in Whose Line Is It Anyway and Let's Make a Deal, but today he's starring in Broadway's Tony Award-winning show, Kinky Boots. Now I saw it yesterday and let me tell you, he took my breath away, so I can't wait to go talk with him in his dressing room. See you there.
His life was changed and made new when an angel made his dream come true, and now he brings his dream to you. In a Spoonful of Paolo.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Can I tell you, Mr. Wayne Brady, how excited I am because this is our 100th episode.
It is.
So, yes, it is.
I gotta give you a round of applause, baby.
Oh my God.
Come on, everybody in the room.
Okay. What a nice guy. So it's an honor to have you as our 100th guest. So thank you for allowing us to be here.
Well, thanks for having me. This is great.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I have to tell you that yesterday, my husband and I, we watched you in Kinky Boots, and I have to say, I was trying to figure out what word do I want to use to tell you, seeing you on stage, because I really didn't know what to expect. I know your work, and you're so talented, but I think the one word in capital letters is amazing, because you got them up off their chair, you got them clapping, screaming. I mean, it was such a good feeling to be part of that audience. So just want to say thank you, because your performance was just extraordinary. It was just amazing, really.
Well, I say thank you to that, and I own that, and I receive that, because when you do something that you love, to hear that somebody loved what you've done, that's why we get into this business. You know, that you've got something to give.
Yeah.
And with all the things that I've been blessed to be able to do, I feel in playing Lola, I finally found one of those rare things that's not only let me, you use your talent, but to connect with people, to make myself happy. For the 2 hours and 20 minutes that we're doing the show, I think I'm floating maybe 6 inches off the ground, and it's not just the 6-inch heels. Wow. I'm really having the best time of my life. So thank you for that.
You know, because during intermission, we went to the bathroom, and everyone couldn't stop talking, saying things about you, like how amazed they were, how exciting, how fun, how great. For just those who don't know who Lola is, just who is Lola?
Yes. Okay.
Just for those who are just tuning in and are gonna, come see the show.
So Lola is a drag queen performer who lives in London. She befriends a guy named Charlie, who Charlie has just taken over the ownership of his father's shoe factory, and the factory is getting ready to close down because they've got all these back orders of shoes. So they bump into each other in a manner that I'll let you find out when you come see the show, or if you cheat and go backwards and watch the movie.
Yeah.
Lola expresses, God, if I only had shoes like this, I wouldn't have to wear women's shoes that break so easily. Charlie goes, They form a partnership to create these shoes, which the shoes are just the message, are just the carrier for the message.
Yes.
By the end of the show, you've got all these big burly factory working guys. Hey, I wish you know.
Yeah.
Big dudes wearing these high heels.
They're somewhat, they look like this. I bought the socks.
You got the sock.
Oh, I was so inspired. So they look like this with the, oh my God, beautiful. So continue.
Maybe we can actually show a pair of my
They're right
boots.
behind you, Patrick. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, look how close they look. Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
This is what I get to wear.
I don't know
nightly.
how you did it. You inspired me to go watch J-Lo in Vegas. I have to tell you, your performance yesterday is like, I want to go see J-Lo, because you had some moves yesterday. I'm like, we in our room last night at a hotel, I'm like, how does he do that? He gets on his knees and he gets back up, he jumps up. You did so good.
That's awesome. I want to be like that. I love being unapologetically who you are, because it's rare. We all care. We all care so damn much what people think, and Lola is just Lola. And the cool thing that I think about Lola is I'm very much like Lola, because Lola is this kid that in the very beginning with the red shoes, Lola's this kid who just wants to play dress up. Father, don't sissy if you're blah 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 blah, and then you learn about his dad later on,
Yeah.
and pushing him to be a boxer and to be a real man. Well, what's a real man? And I had the same thing growing up. My dad was G.I. Joe. God bless my dad's soul.
In the Army.
In the Army,
Yep.
burly, strong dude. Dad was.
And back at the time, performance art career wasn't even, I bet, possible, or that wasn't a job in your family. You can't do that.
No,
Yeah.
no. And having read about you, coming from, I think that anytime your family, that you are second generation, someplace, the first generation, they come here for the American dream.
Yes.
They come here to put it
Like
down.
my parents from Italy.
Just
My
like your
dad.
parents
Yep.
from Italy. So they come here to put it down. My folks are from the U.S. Virgin Islands, so they're American by association because it's a territory. But being West Indian is different than being raised here.
Yeah.
So when West Indians move here, they're like, okay, we just flew here. We gonna get a job, and we're gonna be successful. Whatever you have to do, we will be successful. Everybody successful
do it.
in the house, successful. But their version of success doesn't mean go off and be an actor, make stuff up, pretend to be somebody. So my dad is risking his life in the military, and I had dreams of wanting to be on stage, but I never said anything because I knew that it was so far from what would ever happen. And I could never be as masculine as my dad, and as strong as my dad, and as manly man as my dad.
Yeah.
Those things.
Don't you
things in
think
my
that
head.
is why the show is so powerful? Because especially at the end of the show, when you sing the song "Be You," that message I think everyone could relate to. I don't care where you are. Like I think
Amen.
we all could relate to that because there's nothing better in this world if you can just be yourself. And you as Lola make it very clear how important that is and how far you will go in life if you can just be you and don't let anyone else tell you to be someone else. And I love that message in the show. It's so good. It's so good.
Harvey Fierstein wrote an amazing
Yep.
book, and Cyndi Lauper's songs are wonderful.
Yeah.
And Jerry Mitchell's choreography. I mean, it all adds to this amazing message. And I think that by the time I leave this show in March, if I've learned one thing besides the best way to put on my mascara and to adjust my
shave
my
and
lashes
clean.
and shave
The
I've gotta
whole chest,
shave the
everything,
chest,
yes,
my
yes.
underarms, because it wouldn't be cute to raise
And your
my arms
legs
in the
look-
beginning.
Your
Wouldn't
legs are
want that.
fabulous. I had these ladies sitting next to me like, look at his legs. Oh my God. They look so
You know.
good. Oh my
You
God.
know.
Oh my God. So good.
If I learn one thing,
Yeah.
it's going to be that. I'm going to work on being myself and not letting anyone else tell me who I'm going to be. And that's my big lesson.
Would you say, is that the best lesson that Lola has taught you personally? Or-
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the best lesson. And Lola also has another lesson wrapped up in there about authenticity. It's funny to me that one of the only people on stage who is the most authentically himself is the person who's dressed up as a woman. There is a unique irony there when someone's like, no, just be you, strip everything off. It took him embracing, I want to be this person, to be himself.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so even with my daughter, I joke, I say, if me dressing up as a woman makes me a better man, then bring it on.
Has your daughter seen the show? I mean, she's 13 or 14?
She's seen it 10 times.
10 times,
already.
really? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
And she's turning 13 next week.
Wow. Oh, happy birthday to her then.
Thank
Let me
you.
ask you this, Cyndi Lauper. For someone I know who you would listen to her debut album, you would watch her on MTV. I read that.
Oh.
Tell me, was that ever part of your dream that now you are singing her songs, you are working with her? I
I
mean,
couldn't even. When something is so cool, it couldn't have possibly been your dream.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't ever think. It's like, what are the odds? Like,
Yeah.
if I go back to when Cyndi Lauper first started on MTV, 86, and I'm watching, how could I even, one day, I want to sing songs by Cyndi Lauper in a musical, but you couldn't even tell me.
so crazy.
You couldn't even
it's
tell
so
me.
crazy.
And
so
she's
crazy.
amazing. Years
Yeah.
ago when I had my talk show, she was one of my guests and I got to sing time after time with her. And she gave me a vocal workshop. We sat down for 2 hours and we went through the song, and that's when I was like, Cyndi Lauper's no joke. So fast forward to now, when she came to see me, I was so nervous. And she gave me the best compliment that Cyndi Lauper could give you. She said, "You sound great." And then she said, "Folks are going to be surprised. They don't know." they don't know that you sing these songs like this. And so for her to say that, yay.
Would Time After Time be the one, if you could cover any of her songs, would that be the one you would say? I mean, because she has a lot of classic songs. Would it be that one?
Time After Time, I think, is one of the ones that you associate with her. But I like well, I wouldn't cover this because I think it'd be so weird for me. But I love She Bop.
Oh, Sheba, yeah.
Because I love the video. Remember all those videos?
Yeah.
She made some amazing videos. She was so avant-garde. Her and Captain Lou Albano. They made all these videos, and She Bop was such a cool video with the little animation and all the stuff. So that was one of my favorite songs of hers.
Give me a little snippet if you can.
She Bop was, what was that? She Bop, we bop, she bop, I bop, we bop, you bop, we bop, he bop, she bop. I used to love that. Hey, she bop. Now, those are probably the wrong words.
No, they're fine for me. They're fine for me.
That was such a cool passing.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
she's
Oh my
dope.
god! You know, it's so crazy. I think in this dressing room, it was maybe a little bit over two years ago. Tony Award winner Billy Porter was here. He was the one originally Lola.
Yep.
Then you came to the show, I believe. Did either one of you? Did you even think over 2 years ago that you would be taking over the role? Did that even cross your mind over 2 years ago?
Nope.
Really?
But I will say, about a year ago, I came, and Billy and I were talking. In fact, it might be this. I don't know if it was a year or 2 years ago, but it was this.
Yeah.
We were talking, and he said, you know, maybe you should do this show. Would you ever think about doing this show? I said, Billy, this show's amazing. I don't think I could do this show, even though I'd want to, and I'll never get out of my let's make a deal contract with enough time to come and do a Broadway show. No, Billy, I'll never, and just being all sad sacky, I'll never get out. He's like, I think you're going to get to do this show. I think you could. I said, Billy, it's not going to work out. Cut to, when I get it, one of the first things he says, what did I say? I told you. I know things. Billy was dead on the money. I got offered the part.
Oh, and didn't that happen
So
when
awful.
I think you wanted the part in The Wiz so bad, you were trying because you could obviously sing, you could dance, but then I think when you surrender that, when you let that go,
From your
that's
mouth.
when
From
you
your
got the
mouth.
call from Kinky Boots. I mean, talk about when you surrender things like
And I'm so bad at that, and I'm trying. I'm working on that because in this business, nobody wants desperate. So you live a lot of your life going, no, it's fine.
So many of us
No,
do
I
that.
don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I really wanted to do The Wiz. I will not even front. I wanted The Wiz badly. And I was told by my agents, we're talking to them, or we're talking to the producers. Of course, because it made sense to me. I'm on TV. I'm one of the only people in that cast that's ever really been on Broadway. I sing my ass off. I could, yes, why wouldn't I? So then when I get told no at about 9 o'clock, my agent said, it's not going to happen. He called right back. But we just got this call. The producers of Kinky Boots, they want to know if you, yes. Well, you let me finish. They want to, yes. Oh, they asked me to do the show? Yeah, yes. When? Yes. When? Why? Now? Do I go now? Because I'll go. It was that fast. And you're right. As soon as I was able to breathe and go, you know what, Wayne, that just wasn't for you. This rolls up into my life. And I've got to say, first off, I loved the Wiz. They did an amazing job. Neo sang his face off, and Elijah Kelly is a beast. But I've got to say, I think I won. Personally, I would not have gotten what I've gotten life-wise out of the Wiz that I've gotten out of this. I was meant to play Lola at this point in my life. Lola was meant to teach me something. And I'm learning. I'm learning some lessons right now.
you are. I think your high school teacher told you this back in the day in drama school. She said to you, which I love this, she said, make yourself the most valuable person in the room because it's the only way you're going to work. And I think
Karen
you
Regario.
have done that with your career. I mean, you really have done that. If you're, your father looking down, what do you think he's thinking about his son? What do you think? I mean, seeing you on Broadway every night, what do you think your father is thinking, of so much that you've accomplished? I mean,
I think he's proud. In fact, I know he's proud because before he passed, the last time I saw him, I was very blessed, and in hindsight, I was blessed. I've been working since I was 16, but just doing a lot of theater.
Yeah.
When I was 19 or 20, I got my first big role on a show on there used to be a drama, I think on CBS, called In the Heat of the Night.
Okay.
Carol O'Connor was the star, and he produced it and everything. And he cast me to be the star of this 2-part episode where I played a young man with autism. And to be able to tell my dad that I booked this role, and they did a newspaper story on me in my hometown of Orlando and all this stuff, and I drove it to my dad's place in Georgia where we were shooting. I said, Dad, I've got this really big role. I think I'm actually doing this. And he's like, you know what, Junior? I'm so proud of you, and you're really doing this. And he was so happy for me, and we made plans that we were going to get together again. And I was out of town because I just moved. As soon as we finished filming, I moved to LA, so I never saw him alive. So now in hindsight, I was so blessed by the fact that he did see me.
And he validated.
Yes.
That's so big.
So I know that he is proud of me. I know he's proud of me.
That's why you're so great in the show, because you can resonate with Lola in so many ways. Like, that's what you make her
I
alive.
am Lola.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing
indeed.
is I am Lola. Knowing Lola's story of being this kid, and it has nothing to do with his sexuality.
No.
It be straight, gay, whatever he is. It's really about this kid that grows into a man that wants to just be, and that was me. I just wanted to be.
Perfect.
So.
Oh my God. I'm like, what can we do to celebrate our 100th episode? So Paolo was thinking. So I'm gonna give you an option. Okay. This is what we're gonna do.
Okay.
You can decide, because this is our 100th episode. This is big for us. Okay. I will give you this. It's a brand new $100 bill cash.
Oh, I love this show.
Okay, either this. I wonder who thought of this. This, you can get this. I'll give you this. Or you can get what's in that red glittered box right there. So you pick.
Wow. You know what? I've got to go for the box.
Okay.
I got to go for the box.
I'm with that, so go ahead.
Okay. Oh, and it's heavy too? Okay, let's see.
So remember, our theme is our 100th episode. So we're like, what can we do?
No zonks, no zonks. Get out of town. Look at this. And you know I love me some hats.
Yeah, you have your own collection too. Hello,
Which now that we've met, and this isn't BS because my buddy Will is here, I'm going to send you one of my hats.
Yes!
See, but
I was going to get one for the show, but it was going to come too late. Okay, we'll talk about that after.
You don't wear hats.
Oh, yes, I do wear hats. No, I do wear hats.
Really?
And I was actually going to order one, but it was going to come too late before we came to
Well, don't order one.
Okay.
I'm going to give you one.
Okay, this is about you.
Please.
So open this. Keep going.
Oh, this is dope. Look at this.
So what'd you tell her?
I picked right. I picked correctly. So I've got the hoodie. I've got the hat. Which is his pants too?
And you got, yeah. So
Okay.
celebrate a Spoonful of Paolo's 100th episode.
Y'all are too much.
Oh, please.
This is dope.
For you. Now, because you didn't pick that $100, because I knew you're not going to pick it. I just knew it. This was not planned. We decided, why not donate? Because I know you have many charities. So I try to pick one that I would love to help out with. Cool. So you have one called bringchangetomind.org. So we put $100 into that.
Thank you so much.
It's awareness and mental health. I think everybody should go onto the website. It's right there, the link. That's for you.
Glenn Close. This is her organization, and. You doing this means so much because, having had my own issues with depression and mental illness, and I've been very outspoken about that's why I've joined forces with Glenn and Bring Change to Mind, because a lot of us walk around with this and no one wants to talk about being afraid to just be yourself, because nobody wants to be labeled crazy. Ooh, I'm crazy. Well, you take away the stigma and it's an illness. So the fact that you did this, someone is definitely going to benefit from that. I thank you.
You can thank me all you want, but I thank you for for yesterday and for the 8 days that you do a week, because when the show was done, I just kept thinking, I can't wait to go talk to him, because there were so many scenes in there, and there was one particular, I don't want to give it away, with you performing in the retirement home. That scene just got to me, and when you watch the show, you'll know why. So I just want to say,
can you come to the stage
thank you.
rehearsal?
Thank you.
Man.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
This makes me so happy to speak to somebody who gets it. who completely gets it, man. You're awesome.
Oh,
Thank
whatever.
you.
Okay.
So
Hug to
cool.
you. Thank you. And
you.
remember, because you're performing until March 20. What is it? The
March
last.
27th.
Okay,
You
come,
gotta get
Kinky
here.
Boots, come to New York. I'm telling you, it's a show you're going to love so much, and I wouldn't lie to you, okay? So thank you, Mr. Wayne Brady. Continue success. You deserve every ounce that you get your way.
Thank you,
and much
brother.
love to you and your family, okay?
Thank you so
All right,
much.
bye, everyone. We'll see you next time at Spoonful of Paolo.
Bye.
Ah!
100.
100. We did it. We
That's
did it
so
because of
cool.
you. Because of you. Dream big.
Spoonful of Paolo.
I love you, Oprah. Bye, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Thank you.